Hey, so what is going on, guys? I love the haters here, and holy crap, am I freaking out of words because of how much fun Transit Zombies is. And as you guys tell by the title of the video, I'm talking about Transit Zombies. Anyway, like, I am freaking speechless at all the features that Treyarch took time and put in there, all the Easter eggs, all of like the little things you can do in there. It is just so much fun. If you guys haven't played it yet, I suggest you just go and play it immediately, as soon as you can. Get a bunch of friends. Don't play it alone. It's probably not going to be as much fun. But get a bunch of friends and with everybody who has mics and stuff like that and play it, because it is so much fun. Totally worth it. It's freaking amazing. Anyway, so let me get more into detail. So you start off and you know, you're in this room, and first of all, there are already zombies there, which is freaking awesome, because I hated waiting like 20 minutes for the freaking zombies to show up. It's cool that you have zombies right there you kill right off the bat. So that's cool. The rounds go by fairly quickly. There's lots of zombies. Like, it's a good balance of how the rounds go, and that's all cool. But anyway, in the first room you start off, you already have to like build something. So that's a big aspect of this game mode, Transit, is building stuff. So we all know there are 5 zones, and there are 5 zones that the bus travels to, and the bus leaves on its own, by the way. You don't get to pay it to leave, or it won't wait for you. You have to basically be on the bus when it's going if you want to get to where it's going. But like, the bus, or no, not the bus, I'm sorry. But there's 5 zones, and each of the 5 zones, there are 3 parts, and these 3 parts can be used at a workbench to create something. So in the first zone, right when you start off, like the first couple of rounds where you are in the bus station, there are 3 parts, which is like, it's like a fan blade, a freaking mannequin, and like a little lever type of turny thingy, whatever. Anyway, you guys will find out later. I'll make videos on it. Anyway, so there's 3 objects there. You get to make a turbine, which is like a portable power source. So you can use it in front of perk machines to get perks early. You can use it to turn on other things that you build, which I'll get into in a couple of seconds. And it's really cool, right? So then in the second zone, and first of all, the bus. So you take bus rides from each of the zones, and for the most part, if you get off in the middle of the bus ride, you'll die, but there are some parts in between each main zone. There are like mini zones you could hop off the bus to go to, which are still like safe. And if you do leave into like the wrong areas that you can't go into, you don't exactly die immediately, but what happens is that you get attacked by these gremlin things. And it looks so funny too when you see a friend get attacked by them. I'll probably have like video of it playing in the background. But they freaking latch onto your face and start scratching you. And when you see it happen to your teammates, it looks so funny. Like, this little super short troll gremlin thing just jumps onto your teammate and like flies onto his face and starts raping him. It's so funny. Anyway, they kill you pretty quickly though, so there's pretty much no way to survive that once you're in the darkness zone. But you can avoid them as long as you, like, you know, just don't go into that darkness foggy zone. Like, there'll be signs that have like a skull and crossbones on it. You should just know not to pass, otherwise those shitheads are gonna attack you. Anyway, so the bus, by the way, is also upgradable. I'll get into that in a second. Actually, I'll talk about it right now. So the bus is just, when it starts off, it's just like a normal bus. There's a gun on the ceiling. You can't do anything once you're inside the bus. You're pretty much just inside the bus. Oh, by the way, the bus driver on the bus, don't harass him too much, because one of my friends is harassing him, like knifing him and like bothering the shit out of him, and he got ejected off the bus, and he didn't know what the hell happened to him. Like, we didn't know at first, like, that's what happens when you keep bothering him. So he kept bothering him, and then he got shot off the bus, and he was like, what the hell happened? Because he like insta-died when he fell off, right? So apparently we found out later that what happens is that if you keep knifing the shit out of the bus driver, he turns around and he's like, fuck you, and he freaking literally like ejects you off the bus, and then like, even if you come back to life later, he revokes your privileges of pressing square to open the doors in the bus. It's so funny. And the bus you could also upgrade in terms of like, you can put ladders on the back of it, you could put like a plow in the front of it. You have to build all these things, obviously. So you could put like a ladder on the back, that way you can climb onto the top of the bus and like ride on top of it. And there's also like an emergency exit you can make inside the middle of the bus. There's also a plow you put on the front of it so that like steam rolls over zombies so that they don't like jump onto your bus and kill you like while it's moving, because they'll like jump, because zombies are actually coming around the bus and trying to like get into it, right? So if you put the plow in the front, it'll take care of any zombies that are coming in front of you. So that's you know, enough about the bus. I gotta move on. I'm sorry, I'm really excited, guys. I'm probably talking so fast you guys probably don't even know what the hell I'm saying, but try to keep up. So anyway, so there's 5 zones. So the first one is the bus station, which I talked about. Second zone is like a diner area. So in the diner area, you have to build a assault shield or zombie shield, basically, right? So it's like a riot shield, but it's like made for killing zombies, and it makes the zombies go flying when you hit them. It's pretty cool. You have to use like a car door, this little like mini ladder type of thing, and some other thing. I don't know what it is. Either way, there's always 3 things to use. I don't know them exactly. Eventually, I'll make videos on it. Anyway, so you can make a riot shield there, and it's pretty useful. But always be mindful, remember, not to waste too much time when the bus will leave. And the bus will come back after 2 rounds, but like, you know, you don't want it to, because by the time it comes back, it's going to be a high round going to a new area, and you might be kind of confused. Anyway, that's a completely different thing. So, the new weapons is the box starts off in the diner area. So the box will always start off there, but then it'll move to a random place after that. So, in that area, what there is to do is to build the assault shield, and there's also inside the diner, there's like a secret like attic entrance type of thing where you can go up and buy, I think it's the Galva Knuckles, which are like those electrocuting brass knuckles that kill zombies in one hit up until like round 12. It kind of works like how the Bowie knife works. With the Bowie knife is also back, by the way, but I think it's only in some maps. Anyway, so that's what there is to do in the diner. From the diner you move on to the farm, and the farm is freaking crazy because in the farm, you can build a turret out of the 3 things you find. You find like a lawnmower and these 2 other things, and you make a turret. But the thing about the turret is that it can only be powered with electricity, right? And the way to power it is that you have to use that turbine that we made in the first room to power it, because that's a portable power source. So you basically, if you have 4 people running, you should have 2 who pick up the turret and 2 who have the turbine. That way, the people with the turbines can use them on the turrets to make the turrets work. And that way, you could have 2 like turrets with you at all times. It's like carrying a sentry gun around with you. And what else is there to do there? Oh, there's also like a Remington around there somewhere, and there isn't really too much to do with the farm besides to make that turret. Oh, actually, there's also a refrigerator on the bottom floor of one of the houses there, right? And that refrigerator, you can store a weapon in there for later use. And I read online that later use can also mean like in a future playthrough, but I don't know how true that is because I haven't tested it out yet. Today I'll try to test it out, we'll try to mess around with it, but so far from what I understand, you just store your weapon in there, and let's say you die or whatever, you come back to life, you go and you pick up your weapon from it later. And there's also a perk for that, which I'll get into later. So, anyway, after the farm, you go on to this next area, which is like this broken down house thing, but you can't get inside, except by going through this underground lab. So, when you go through this underground lab, there's like, that's where the power is. You have to build the power switch, basically. And then once you're there, it basically like, either Richtofen or Maxis will talk to you. And basically how this works is that, remember the Easter egg from like Call of Dead and Shangri-La and Moon, where basically like the characters will talk to you and make you do stuff, like you have to, and then you get the achievement or trophy for like ensemble cast and all these other things. So there's another Easter egg in here that leads to a trophy, and there's 2 paths, which is super cool. So you could take either the Richtofen path or the Maxis path, and they both tell you different things. Like Richtofen will tell you to keep the power on and do stuff, and then Maxis will tell you to like keep the power off and do stuff. They both lead to different paths. I haven't completed either of them yet, but I will give you guys more information about that soon, as soon as I finish at least. So anyway, there's that, and also over there you can build a battery, which is going to be used to attract this little electrical monster thing. It almost looks like the Phantom virus from Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. If any of you guys remember that. I don't know if you guys do. I freaking loved Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase, and Scooby-Doo in general. Anyway, so there's more stuff to do over there. After that, you move into like this city area, I think. Yeah, into the city area, which is like that whole place that's on fire. And I haven't really had too much experience there, except for in Grief. But that area, like, more information is to come there. Over there, I'm pretty sure there's more perks over there. Juggernaut is probably over there too, because I haven't seen Juggernaut in the other 4 places. But yeah, so there's just so much to do, guys. Like I honestly don't even know like like what order to talk about things. There are 5 zones. There's different things to build and different things to do in all these zones. There's an Easter egg to follow. You can, I don't know, there's so much to do. Playing Grief isn't as much fun because you only get to use like one small section of the map and there's no bus, but Transit is literally the shit. I would pay like $60 just for like the zombie mode in this game, just because Transit is so in-depth, and especially if they're adding more Transit maps in the future. Oh my god, guys, it's gonna be so much fun. Because like, let me think. Oh, I forgot to mention the Pack-a-Punch. So the Pack-a-Punch is made by building it. You have to build the Pack-a-Punch using different things. I haven't actually done it yet, but soon enough, like I said, I'll have information on that. Also, you can build like what the equivalent of a so the ray gun I think is available, or maybe not. I'm not sure, but basically the power weapon, the special weapon in here, that's gonna be like the equivalent of the Thunder Gun and the Wonder Waffle, is supposed to be a called a jet gun, and you have to build it yourself. So I don't know exactly how that works. Hopefully I can figure that out soon, but that's freaking awesome too. Like, maybe multiple people can have it, since you can build it, because so far everything you can build, all 4 people can have it. But it's not exactly smart to have all 4 people having the same item, because, if everybody has turrets and nobody has a turbine, the turrets are useless, and vice versa. So, I'm trying to think, what else is there? I talked about the bus driver, I talked about all the zones. I don't know if I mentioned, there's like zones in between zones to go to, so that's pretty cool. What else is there to talk about? So in terms of the Easter egg, also the music Easter eggs, forgot about that. So there's 3 teddy bears on the map. One is in the first zone, right outside on the bench. You can find one. One is in the diner, I think. Or no, I'm sorry, in the bar in the 5th area. There's one in the farm, I think, also. Yeah, and there's one in the farm. There's one in the place you start. So in the farm, in the actual, like, upstairs farmhouse type of thing, there's a teddy bear in the ground there. There's one in the bus station, right when you leave the door on the right side. If you go, there's one on the bench. And there's also one in the bar, which is, like, in that last city zone that you go to where the floor is entirely on fire. Speaking of the fire, by the way, the fire is bullshit. It's so freaking distracting when you're trying to run circles, or if you're just trying to, like, move away from the zombies and the fire hits you. And then, because then once the fire hits you, you're like, you know, it makes you more vulnerable to zombies, so, like, you'll die faster, too. So, and it also, like, makes your screen all red and stuff, so that's really annoying. And also, the zombies that explode are really annoying. Hopefully, they'll fix that, though, with enough people, like, you know, tweeting the shit out of David Vonderhaar. But, what else is there to talk about? Oh, there's a bunch of perks. There's a new perk called Tombstone Soda, which, like I said, remember how the refrigerator, you could store a gun in there to, you know, pick up later? Tombstone Soda is a perk that lets you keep both of your guns, so when you die and you come back, you go to where you died, or wherever it puts a tombstone. I haven't actually gotten to use it yet, but basically it'll let you get both of your weapons back. There's also a bank that you can store points in for a price. So basically you pay some points, but you put in a bunch of points into this bank, and then you can take them out later. And oh my god, guys, there's just so much to do in this. I'm going to go and play it right now, actually, just so I could learn so much more about it. During Thanksgiving break, I want to play the shit out of it, too, to get you guys all the best videos, all the best information. Sorry that I'm kind of neglecting my videos. Like, I've been barely uploading. That's because I've been trying to spend as much time as possible on Black Ops 2, so I could, like, literally get tons of experience. Like, so many people put up videos with, like, barely any experience on, and I don't want to be that type of person. I want to be the type of person who, like, knows everything and then posts a video and gives you guys literally, like, the best strategies, the best tips you guys could possibly have. So I'm a bit of a perfectionist, as you guys could tell. This video wasn't exactly to explain to you, like, all the little details of the map. This was just for me talking about my feelings about it, which, by the way, I rank zombies in this game a 10 out of 10. It's so much fun. Transit's amazing. Grief is a great concept, except that I wish they let you use more of the map, but I'm sure they'll, you know, find ways to fix that in the future. Nuketown Zombies, if you get the Hardened Edition, is freaking phenomenal. It's so much fun. It's like, I'm going to make a whole video about that, actually, later today or tomorrow, maybe. But that's going to be a fun as hell video to make, because there's so much stuff to do in Nuketown Zombies. It's freaking awesome. And, survival's still cool, too, you know, the basic standard survival, where you, you know, you pick a map and you survive as long as you can. There's really no building and stuff like that to do. But anyway, guys, I've been talking for like 12 minutes now. It's been a super long video. I hope you guys learned something. Please leave a like, share this video, you know, leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think about it. Seriously, guys, I like to hear feedback, so please leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think. Please leave a like. There's an outro at the end of this video, which will leave you guys links to any other Black Ops 2 videos that I have. And hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys enjoy my channel, my videos, all that good stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go play zombies, so see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Peace.